This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the FIU Panthers and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. About to put toe to leather and get this thing started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
The give from the gun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the option. Now the pitch. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make it.
Might have a chance. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
FIU set up with another first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying.
Breaks into the open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
After the run, now to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's into the open down the middle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB He saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And he makes the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick six on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
Wide receiver going in motion. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International. Extra point here will tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Gonna run it. It's Bernard. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Messer. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Got a little grass. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Bernard.
Committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They feed him again. Maybe some room here. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to welcome you to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. There's a little room there. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And, man, their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Panthers with the 1st and 10. To make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the run, it's Bernard. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down, and it'll be 4th. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. What? Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run on the season.
So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football.
Opportunity for big plays. The Owls are flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Farrell. And he never had a chance, just after that last sack. Under fire. And they got him.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They give it to him again. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. Still on his feet. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Corner's going to give them room. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
Motion from the wideout.
Iron! Circuit!
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Fla Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And that should be enough to give Fla Atlantic the first down. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Moving out to the right. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker out.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Finds his man. Gets away from one. Finds some space. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Could be headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this. I'm ending this game right now.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. Got room to work. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. The corners are walked up tight. Running inside. It's McNeil. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. The give on the inside. Maybe a crease. He's going to try to run it, but he might as well just get down. They've got this game in hand. And that is how we will wrap this one up. You know what's great?